Well, greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back once again, or for the very first time, to the Thoughts and Corrupt Show, where today, as per usual, just chiming in with the choir there, it's your host, Danjo, here with part 131, I think? Yeah, of Xenogears, the PS1 version here on Retro Classics. Hope you guys are all doing well today. And on today's episode, we are continuing from not a save point. Because last episode took me a while, but I finally figured out this puzzle. Here, I guess we're inside Deuce or something. And wait, why is it? Did I not go far back enough? There we go. Go. Jump in the girt. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this puzzle can eat it. Oh geez. This one looks like it's gonna be harder. Jeez. Stop rotating. Yeah. Oh jeez. Why? We're going up now? Or were they just shifting the camera? Wait, didn't we see this exact thing before? It's Evangelion-esque exact thing before? They're just reusing the animation? And we have the party selector thing as well, once again. Is this the point of no return? Oh, there's a door there. Do we still have... No, we still don't... We don't have a map anymore. Okay. So, I guess we could have just jumped down the hole. I probably should have figured they would give me a save point pretty much immediately. I did not, so now we have an extra what is it, 2 hours on the clock, which the game is not actually 150 hours long. There have been times in between episodes, this is kind of cool, where I've just left the game running so I could listen to the music. Looks like this shaft connects to the outside. You can probably get out through here. What would you like? So this is the point of no return, I guess. Gear items? Do you actually have, I mean, I don't think we have much cash. Oh, we did recoup some of our shit. Okay, never mind. It's the same as before. That's also the same as before. Okay, so it's all the standard stuff from before. Not like even the secret better stuff that we got, but... Okay, so just, I guess, refuel. Yeah. Yeah. Character items? Are you fucking serious? I mean, it shouldn't be surprising, I guess. Regular Aquasol or Rosasol, and that's it? Like, sorry, we don't have the good items. You'll have to you'll have to leave for those. Like, dude, even as far as, like, if I just wanted basic items, is this not the... Okay, there we go. Like, seriously, Aquasol and Rosasol, which have been available since the beginning of the game? Wait, who's miss... Oh, yeah, duh. Ellie's missing. I was like, wait, who's missing? Somebody's missing. There's a slot down there that is ordinarily filled. Duh. It's Ellie. It's kind of been... A large part of the point here is we need to save Ellie. I mean, we are missing some ether points and a little bit of HP, so we may as well use a survival tent. Like, get back to 100, right? Here, equip. Yeah, we probably don't need these, so... Yeah, Death Blower 3. Question is, do I give the other one to Satan or Emeralda? I mean, I would say probably Satan, just because he has the higher attack power. But Emeralda is faster, so even if she has slightly lower attack power, she's going to be getting attacks more frequently. Wait, where's my Death Blower 2? Oh, there it is. Alright. I'm assuming this is going to be entirely in our gears. I don't know for sure, but like, it's a fairly safe assumption, I feel like, right? So let's go ahead and save. Plus, Emeralda is now adult. Emeralda. So, like, she's dealing more damage. So, like, I don't know if that's reflected in her stats. If it's not, then her attack power is actually higher than Satan's. So, I don't know, man. This might be the final showdown. Maybe. I don't know. Like, it feels kind of like penultimate encounter shit going on. Yeah, we've seen these rooms before. We were here before when we had that long freaking scene with Ellie, Miang, and like Krellian and Deuce and shit. Deuce and shit. Huh? Wait, what's all this about? Should we be getting out of our gears and looking at... And they have some ladders and some stuff up there, like... Guessing it doesn't matter? Like, it's probably just set dressing. No. Yeah. Oh, is this the room where the deuce thing? Whoa, what the fuck? This is deuce?
What are those 4 orbs spinning around it? It seems as if the power of those 4 things is supporting the center.
So that means the big thing in the middle is the core of deuce? Probably. Who cares about those orbs? Let's just crush the core. Striking directly at the center rather than using fuel unnecessarily. Sorry about that. That is one strategy, but I believe another plan of attack would be to defeat its surroundings first. If we decide to attack the supporting orbs first, then it might be wise to leave the battles up to us. Uh-oh. We should be able to do something about them without using up Faye's power.
That'll allow him to use the full power of Xenogears to defeat Deuce. And yes, of course, to save Ellie. Whether we do a direct strike to the core or take down the supports first, I guess that is best left up to Faye to decide. Thanks, everyone. To attack Deuce directly, or to take out its supports first. I wonder which is best.
We have another party thing here? Oh, I guess if you want to switch up, like get other people in the party. Can we actually? Is that fighting the support? What did I do? Okay, so that's one of the supports down. Okay, so he's down now. Cool. Downside is we still are gonna have a problem with fuel. I mean, Crescent's is up to 6,000, so maybe switch. swapping them out isn't going to do any good, right? Is there no other way to get fuel back? I don't think there is. Like, Faye has like half of his fuel, so I guess I just have to go in and hope. Like, I get opportunities? And we have a new track. Cool. But, like, I can't heal them. So what, I just have to let them get KO'd and then use, like, a recovery thing? Because I have to, like, immediately fix frame. Unless I just, like, wait. Because, like, if I'm on low HP, I have a higher chance of getting into hyper mode. Yeah, I have to just try to get fuel back. That's kind of all I can do. I mean, pretty much. I have to fix frame, and then I have to use charge until I have enough fuel again. Like, there's no other way to do this. And then use a Zetasol, hope she has enough HP to be fine. Unless that just... Never mind. Can I even do that? Does Zetasol even work? What is wrong with the camera? What the fuck just happened? You just make me attack? What? I'm in hyper mode. Cool. Wait, does it work in conjunction with my other shit? Like, if I use charge, will it... Oh, bring back all my fucking fuel? Okay. I mean, I have to heal. Okay, that's actually not bad. That is not bad. So if I use charge in hyper mode, then I get all my fuel back. Or at least most of it, like 5,000. So... I mean, I should probably charge? Because, yeah, that. I mean, this is fine. I can survive at this pace, so... As long as he doesn't have any other tricks up his sleeve, like, yeah, I got this in the bag. Oh shit, we got hyper mode again? So here we go, get my fuel back. Yep. He's gonna do some bullshit, I'm gonna have to heal, and then I'll get one turn to attack, yeah. Or I could heal and then get my fuel back immediately. Like, honestly, this isn't that bad. If he doesn't have any other tricks up his sleeve, like, he's kinda screwed. So, I'm just gonna heal now. Because I have, like, half my health. And I'm at attack level 3. So... yeah, I'm probably gonna go into hyper mode. Yeah. And then charge, get 5,000 fuel back. And just go ham. But yeah, if he doesn't have anything else, he's fucked. This doesn't feel like a phase 2 kind of situation. Face just like hopping up and down. Like, hey guys, I did it. Did you see? I did it. What happened? My gear won't budge anymore. The Zohar modifier has ceased functioning. That is probably the reason why our gears cannot move anymore. There is only a slight energy response coming from the core now. What about Ellie? What's happening to her inside of that thing? Do systems bind on her? It should have worn off now. So why aren't we getting any kind of response? You don't think we heard her in that battle too? Faye, calm down. Sensors are picking up a response from a life form within Deuce. It is probably Ellie. But do not worry, I believe she is okay. Ellie! Can you hear me? Ellie! Deuce is no longer active. It's all over now. So come out of there. Show me your face. Ellie! Ellie! What the? What's happening? Doc, what's going on? What's wrong? I'm now detecting a tremendous amount of energy coming from within Deuce. This might be a phase 2 type situation. Like, Danjo might have been way off base. It seems as if something that was sealed up till now has suddenly been freed and is growing enormously. It couldn't be. The wave existence? The wave existence? Yeah, did I forget to tell you guys about that? That's gotta be it. The wave existence was just freed from its cage of fleshly existence in Zohar. It's probably attempting to return to the higher dimension that it originally came from. Which means this is the after effect of the dimensional shift. What do you mean after effect? It's like a shockwave that is induced by the dimensional displacement. But so much energy. This is how much energy. If this much energy is unleashed here now, so much energy is released, then what will happen, Doc? Tell us. And this planet will be annihilated. These numbers indicate that it has more than enough energy to take out a whole planet. What you mean? Can't be serious. They all fought so hard, except me, only to see this happen. Isn't there anything we can do? Can't we stop the after effect? Unfortunately, there is nothing we can do. Almost all machinery, including our gears, are out of commission due to Zohar having been shut down. This time, there is nothing we can do. Put it to you straight. This is the end for us. This is freaking stupid. How the hell could it all end like this? Read my mind. What were we all fighting for up till now? The vibrations are intensifying. Hold on a sec. No, these vibrations are different. There has to be something else causing it. Look. Deuces rising?
What is it this time?
Deuce is releasing its remaining energy and is beginning to accelerate. If it continues to accelerate at this rate, it will soon leave the atmosphere. You don't think... Think what? That it's Ellie? Ellie is moving Deuce? Are you sure? Fuck no. I'm sure of it, although I'm not. Ellie is trying to save us by moving Deuce away from our planet. She's going to sacrifice herself. It can't be... Oh, Ellie... Can't we do anything? We can't just sit here and watch this happen, can we? Well... Wait, there is still something I can do.
Well, what is it, Faye?
My gear still works. So hard. Sorry. Without Zohar, the power source for your gear is the only gear that now remains active is mine. My gear works, but my dick doesn't. Just like Deuce. My gear and I made contact with Zohar. We're the only ones who can move now. I am going to save Ellie. That is absurd. Even if you were able to catch up to Deuce, you will not have enough energy to make it back. Even so, I still must go. Ellie's taking the whole burden upon herself. If anything happens to her, I want to be there with her. Hey, just wait a minute. You know I'm not going to stand by and let you commit suicide. That's what you're planning. Art, you better come back alive, you hear? Promise me. Promise me that you'll come back, and then I'll let you go. Thanks, Bart. I promise. Promise you that I will return, with Ellie. You better. Yeah, of course. Alright, then get going. But... let him go, Satan. At this point, Faye's the only one that will be able to bring Ellie back. There's nothing we can say or do about it. You are right. Faye, keep your promise. No matter what.
Faye and Ellie.
Both of you. Come back home.
We'll be waiting for you.
Appreciate this. Art. And everybody else. Well, I better get going now. But don't worry, I'll be back soon. Guess this'll be the last journey you and I make together. Counting on you, partner. I'm assuming he's talking to Veltal, like Xenogears. Oh, cool. The fuck? Are they getting sucked into a wormhole? Where am I? Oh shit, where are my clothes? That's Ellie. This must mean that I am inside of Deuce. Not exactly. Your actual body is but a physical object. It has merely been absorbed into Deuce's outer shell. Only your consciousness is here. Of course, the girl you perceive in front of you is also not a true being. Your consciousness is merely creating her image. A wave existence? No, that's not you. Who are you? Can't be. Is that you, Krellian? That's right, it is, isn't it? Krellian. It was you who did this to Ellie. The path of Sephiroth has been connected. No one can stop God from returning to his world now. So what have you come here for, Lacan? I came here to take the person I love back with me. To set Ellie free. Deuce system has been destroyed. It's all over now. So instead I ask you, what are you hoping to achieve now? The time when all things started. The place where all things were one. I am going to return there. What place? Before the beginning of the universe, in the undulating waves of the higher dimension, all things were one. It was the waves spilling out from there that created this four-dimensional universe of ours. Humankind, and the souls of humankind that were born from there, are merely leftovers of those spilled waves. So, going back there, is that what you desired? Lacan, why such reluctance to become one with the god? What attachment could you possibly have to this wretched old world? What meaning can be found in living out such a short existence, hurting others, hurting yourself, grinding one another down, only to inevitably die and return to dust? Why, everything we could desire is here. No need to be troubled by the need for love, but this place is filled with the love of God. I've not lost hope in humans as much as you have, Krellian. Someday humankind will come to understand one another. I sincerely believe that. How can you be so sure? Humans will never come to understand each other. You said that she is the person you love. But can you say that you even truly understand each other? All humans do is place themselves at a comfortable distance from each other, and call that mutual understanding, spiritual unity, or true love, but it is all lies. Men cannot associate with others without first deceiving themselves. That is why they were created. one's being ego can't determine everyone's fate. Okay. People have the right to choose their own destiny. That is why humans have free will. And what if that will itself was predetermined? What then? Oh, what folly. Humans are just primitive life forms that have no such things as free will. Mankind has merely been allowed to live in an imperfect state, as is, as will be. It is for this very reason, because humans have this wretched will or whatnot, that humans must experience sadness and loss. For someone to gain something means another must lose it. It is impossible to make humankind share limited things and affections. So I came to the conclusion that everything must be reverted back to where it all began. To go back to when all was one, waves, nothing else. It is not my human's ego. It is the will of the waves, the will of God. Well, that's alright too. We don't have to be perfect. Oh shit, am I smooth down there? Damn. Actually, being imperfect makes mankind live by helping each other. That's what being human is. That's mutual understanding. That's unity and love. I'm glad. No, I'm proud to be human. Ellie placed the future, tomorrow, in our hands, based on our choice. She's working to keep Deuce far from our planet. She's also trying to heal your heart. You who wants to journey, all alone, to be with God. Can't you understand Ellie's feelings? Do you have to become one with God before you're able to comprehend all of this? I understand, and know her feelings, as if they were my own. Yes, she and I are one. We don't need God's help. Well then, prove it to me. Show me this power of humans. Show me this love that you say can make you independent of God. That's supposed to be like Miang when I fought her? Seriously? We're seriously doing this? I guess so? I mean, I have all my HP and fuel back, so... kinda seems like a pointless fight, but kind of feels like that could have been an email. Ellie. Hey. Where'd your dick go? Wait a minute, I'm smooth too, what the fuck? It was Krellian. Krellian released me. Krellian? Yes, I came to understand after becoming one with Krellian. You did what? No, like... Never mind. His heart was so full of sadness. That's why he desired for he and I to become one with God. Because that would be the return to the beginning of everything, he told me. You should be with him. That is what he said. You see, he already knew. Yes, he already knew how I felt, how you felt. There was nothing we or he could do. He had no choice but to go forward, even if it meant he lost all feelings, lost everything that was human. For all humankind's sake, there was no going back. Even looking back held too many memories, and he would have just wanted to go back, even though he couldn't. So please, forgive him. Krellian loved people more than anyone else. I somehow knew it all along. I just knew he was really that kind of person. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I was wrong. I thought sacrificing myself in order to save others was the right thing to do. My actions only brought sadness to all the people who I left behind. And that sadness gave birth to even more sadness. As long as I still live within you, my life is not just mine alone. Ellie, that isn't wrong. To sacrifice yourself for others is a noble thing. Even if it were to benefit yourself, it's no problem. There will always be a person healed, one or the other. Love gains its original shine only when there's an interrelationship between the giver and the receiver. I don't think interrelationship is a word, but okay. I mean, I get what they mean. It is incomplete when one or the other is missing. The two are one. It was you, Ellie, who taught me that. I believe that it's what it means to be human. I can now understand the true importance of it. I don't know if it's the right answer or not. We have a lot of time to think about it. What Krellian himself was looking for all along. We will find the answer to it all, ourselves. Thank you, Faye. Ellie. So, can they actually get out of there? Oh.
Let's return to our planet.
Why does Faye sound like that?
That light. It's the point of contact with our world. But the dimensional shift has already begun. Will we make it in time?
Can you run?
If we're together, I can.
There's no time. This place is about to be destroyed. Now there is no more God. This is no longer their planet. This is your home planet that you are now standing on.
Krelian, you aren't going, are you?
No.
No.
Since that time, I have stopped being human. I've committed so many sins that any attempt at living like a human is impossible. The only one who could have forgiven me was God.
That's not true. I know they would understand. There's still plenty of time to atone for your sins. You, of all people, could do it.
Always the peacemaker, eh, Lacan? Perhaps that's what it means to be human. But regardless, I cannot go. It's something I've already decided. I go to walk with God, even if there's no place left for me upon my return. I must go now.
Krelian.
Actually, I envy you two.
Damn. Oh, damn.
Faye!
Oh, jeez.
What happened?
Waves from the explosion disrupted the ionosphere, making it impossible to get a visual. They were probably caught up in the explosion.
That's a lie! He'll come back. He promised us he would. I know it.
That's what Bart sounds like? I was pretty close with Choo Choo.
Run through the cold of the night as passion burns in.
I probably shouldn't play the song. just guessing. You know, it seems like one of those things. Wow, they really were saving all of the cutscenes like for the end. It was kind of strange because like some of those characters like we hadn't heard They're voice actors until that cutscene. Like Bart and I think Satan also. Like Satan might have been in a previous cutscene, maybe, but Bart definitely. And I don't know, man. Like it was the animation was cool. Like for some of that shit, yeah, and like the voice acting was terrible, but like uh you know, it was kind of very bad the numbers, kind of what I expected for the ending cutscene. Yeah, you know, explosion, they come floating back on the thing, they're both fine. You know, of course. Of course they'll come back and both be fine. Um yeah, I'm almost positive I probably shouldn't play this song. So I'm just gonna keep it muted for now. Um I'm kind of wondering if there's gonna be like a post credits thing. Like I'm really not sure. Really not sure. So I'm just gonna let this play because man, these guys worked so hard on this. Especially with how rushed some of this stuff was, it became more and more obvious. Like, yeah, and I'm glad I kept the equipment the same. Production IG, dude, really? Huh, that's tight. Oh damn, I wish I could play this part. Fuck, the electric guitar is going nuts. Okay, um, that's cool. Anyway, kind of a little bit off key there, but that's fine. Um, it's it was interesting. Omnibus Japan computer graphics for just the opening movie. I mean that makes sense. It's still like kind of the best one, which is kind of funny because like small two pieces screeching sharp. Okay, so if you want to hear the song, look that up. That's what's I'm assuming that's what's playing right now. Um, or maybe it's the beginning of the. I don't think so. Like it's fine. The song is okay. Like, but man, how the whoever's on electric guitar just goes ham like halfway through the song. This one might be fine. Is this still the same song? Did they transition? Yeah, it's still the same song. Okay. Okay. Tetsuya Takahashi? Huh. But yeah, the kind of gonna get to my final thoughts and stuff here in a minute. Oh yeah, there was the pod thing where they actually explained some of the shit that was all the important shit that was in the part of the dreams chapter. And glowing feather. Oh, it's supposed to be like Krellion's feather, probably. Xenogears episode 5? What? What do you mean episode 5? Is there? I'm sorry, is there nothing else? Are they seriously just gonna leave it on the screen and not? I mean, I get this game was rushed, but seriously? I mean, they did this frequently back in the 16-bit era with like Genesis games and Super Nintendo games. But like almost never with PS1 games. And why does that say episode 5? Uh, huh? Uh, Were they trying to do one more Star Wars thing? Like A New Hope, episode 4. You know? I'm trying all the inputs. It's not doing anything, and it's been on the screen for a little bit. So, um, wow. Okay. Um, yeah. I guess that's it, guys. That's Xenogears. So finale, which wow, took almost an hour and a half. Um, I mean, it's going to take an hour and a half because I still need to do the outro and like final thoughts and everything. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to collect my thoughts a little bit on this one, but here's the thing. This was a game that pretty much met my expectations. Um, I knew it was a beloved classic on the PS1. I knew, like, going into it, that it was a game that was rushed, and like certain parts of the game were pretty much unfinished. And but in spite of all that, a lot of people still say it's one of their favorites, and I'm like, okay, sure. And yeah, I can see why. And on, the things that were rushed and stuff, yeah, it was a little spotty here and there. It was a little touch and go, and I really wish the localization was done better because the grammar and punctuation, like too literal translation from like Japanese to English, was like all over the place. It was definitely one of those games where I probably would have been a lot more impressed with it back in the day if I had played this before, like when it came out, which was 98, and like pretty much a year before Final Fantasy 9 came out, and before I had seen Evangelion. Um, I was very familiar with Star Wars at the time, but because I grew up with the original trilogy and saw them so many times as a kid. But and Star Trek, actually, I was quite familiar with Star Trek, not the original series or Deep Space Nine very much, but Next Generation. A little bit some of the other stuff in the movies for sure. Um, So I would have recognized those influences. There is a heavy amount of influence from Evangelion in this game. Like, I would say more so than most other influences. Like, yeah, there's quite a few from Star Trek and Star Wars, but yeah, Evangelion a lot. A lot. So yeah, it was still nothing. X circle start, no, nothing. Okay. Um this it's just baffling to me they just leave you on the screen. Like, and also that it's episode 5. That, like, maybe they were hoping the next games would be prequels or something to like fill out the I don't know. I think it'd be kind of weird to do a prequel to this game, but um there are parts of this that were extremely impressive. The battle system I thought was very interesting. It does make sense to me now that, like, that other thing that I read where originally this was planned as like a Chrono Trigger sequel. Yeah, I can see that, especially with some of the systems and stuff in place. Yeah, I can see that. Um, the music. Oh my goodness, the OST for this game, so freaking good, so freaking good, and I don't know why, but like running this because I have this on the PS1 Classic as well, like on PSN, and originally I like connected the PlayStation 3, which has it installed on there, and I was like, okay, well maybe I'll record it this way. And in my testing, and I mentioned this like at the beginning of the series too, but it didn't sound right. Like, there was a weird audio problem where like the music just didn't sound correct. I don't know why. It was present on like the mono, the stereo, and the wide stereo settings on sound. It just, there was like, I can't properly explain it right now. Part of the reason is because I don't quite remember, because again, these episodes have been coming out every day for, let's see, what are we at now? 130 or whatever. So that's like 4 months. Yeah, so it was like 4.5 months ago, basically. So yeah, I don't remember exactly, but yeah, there were some weird audio issues and like the scaling and the yeah, just some of the things were just not correct, and I was like, yeah, I was like, hey, this is disappointing. But hopefully that gets fixed if they bring this to like PS4 and PS5 on like the retro catalog. We'll have to wait and see on that. But yeah. Okay, and I know it's probably because the game was rushed, but there are some very obvious pacing problems in this game. And in a lot of ways, it feels like they cut too many corners to like get the game out. And it really must have had a troubled production, because the fact that it still hasn't been ported or anything. Like, because like it's a published game that exists, out in the wild, so they could be fixed eventually, especially with a remaster, re-release or something. I feel like it would have to be vastly different though if they were going to do something like that, just because so many of the things that feel unfinished, like tons of items that don't do anything. Um, Tons of things that they introduce and then don't finish, like arcs or things. It's it's so unfinished. And for what it is, they did do a great job. They really did. Um Beyond that, yeah, because of how obviously rushed it was, I don't know if I would recommend this one to too many gamers. Like if they have a soft spot and an understanding for this time frame and this era of like late PS1, like mid to late 90s, and they've played other games like or just other, PS1 JRPGs, and they're familiar with like, you know, I guess especially like Squaresoft's work during the time, then yeah, I would recommend it to those people. But otherwise, I probably not as much. But there are games I recommend because of certain aspects. And for this one, for what they attempted to do and for the soundtrack, yes. But there would be pretty large asterisk at the end of that recommendation. Um and yeah, there were, yeah, quite a few things that just ended up not making sense. But you know, it's 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 fine. But comparing it to, what's a good term for it? It's contemporaries, I guess. It's Xenogear, the peers of Xenogears, I guess. Um, yeah, I wouldn't say it's as enjoyable as some of those other ones. Like, for example, like Final Fantasy 7 or 9, or, like Valkyrie Profile, or Grandia, or, you know, tons of other ones that actually did have enough time to get finished. Um, and I guess I should only compare it to other ones from Squaresoft from that time era. So I guess like Parasite Eve and like Valkyrie Profile doesn't count because that's Enix technically originally. Um, Dragon Quest 7 was around the same time. Oh wait, that was also Enix, wasn't it? I think so. Yeah, and Grandia wasn't Squaresoft. Um, hmm. Anyway, I am gonna look into that though, the whole episode 5 thing, because it's very interesting to me. A little confusing, but interesting. Um, yeah, you know, it's just, to me, it's kind of strange where they cut corners a little bit. Like, I feel like the dreams chapter should have been a lot shorter. And then I feel like there could have been other ways to kind of like shorten, like narrow the scope and then have it make sense narratively. but I don't know. It's very possible they didn't even have time to, fix up those rough edges in the storytelling. It's very, very possible. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today, and actually, that's gonna do it for this series. So yeah, thank you all once again for being here, guys. And before we get going, naturally, a very special thank you going out to the amazing people who helped make it possible, Novelis Triconis and Aaron Schick. And let me actually go ahead and do one more thing. If we can do this. And there we go. Now we have music again. And let me go ahead and also turn this on. Get a little gain pad going. Not game pad, but gain, Gain. And yeah. It's the amazing channel members. So yeah, Novelis Draconis and Aaron Schick, thank you so very much for choosing to support the show a bit more directly via channel membership. It vastly helps out. Very much appreciate it. And if you guys want to be incredibly awesome like these amazing people and get in on all those membership benefits, check out that join button down below. There's also a link in the description that talks about becoming a channel member in case there's no join button for you. Membership tiers start at $3 a month. It's only 10 cents a day, gets you into all the basic stuff, including getting to vote on the series get made here on the channel via the Members' Choice polls. It's a thing we do once a month for a full 7 days over on the membership tab. And that is how all of the series get decided. So we will have one coming up for January. And this upcoming one that's January 2025, by the way. In case you guys are watching this further in the future. But this one will be the one to decide the series that will follow Tears of the Kingdom. So it's not going to be a retro classic series like this. Something a bit more modern, and there's actually quite a few things that it might be. I'm not entirely sure. But one of the options is going to be a returning option from a previous Members' Choice poll. By that, I mean the previous ones are still up over on the membership tab. So if you're a new channel member, you can vote on as many of the ones that you missed as you'd like. They do stay open until you leave your input on them. And so yeah, even if you're just a member for 1 month, you can still influence the content that gets made here for quite some time because, yeah, that retroactive input is considered for future polls. So, yeah, and it looks like, at the time of recording, it looks like it's going to be the final week of January. Not really sure, but basically once we hit February, if it is going to be that week, yeah, whatever has the most votes at the end of that week will become the new series. So, and yeah. This is, however, an approximation of future announcements from the past, so if you guys want all the announcements as they happen and the bell doesn't work for you, I get it, the bell does not work for me either, but there are 4 other ways you guys can stay up to date. We got the community tab here on the channel, the Farts and Crap Show Twitter, the Bluesky, or the Discord. I always post on all 4 whenever there's an announcement, so regardless of which one of those works for you, you can stay up to date. And links for those are down in the description, also on the channel banner. But that's gonna do it for now. So, thank you all once again for being here, guys. And, oh, right. You guys did make it to the end of the video and all that other stuff. As long as I'm doing the update stuff, there is gonna be a little bit of a gap between this series and the next Retro Classic series, just because there's other videos that I'm working on and videos that have been kind of waiting to come out, but the schedule has been full recently. And the series has also lasted about 20-something episodes longer than I thought it was going to be. So yeah, I need to get those out. But yeah, next series will probably start in like a week or so. So if you guys are looking forward to that, that's already been decided by the channel members, I believe, in November, I believe, 2024. It's gonna be Armored Core 1. So it's gonna be a short series, like probably 10 to 15 episodes. But we already have the next series after that lined up, so you know, new stuff on the horizon. But anyway, thank you all for being here once again. Hope you have a wonderful day. Till next time, take care.